Man, I'm so glad Diddy free, bro. You know, the reason is because I'm tired of seeing us black moguls get took down like that, bro. Like, and I'm tired of seeing us black people go against us black moguls like that. And I feel like if Diddy was a white man who done all this shit for people, you know, I know he ain't paid people, but if he done all this shit for hip hop, if he was white, they would have had so many white people out there protesting for this man losing his life behind a relationship, you know. And people always Boosie was on Diddy's side. Nah, it ain't that. It's because I'm thinking about seven children. Y'all thinking about one person. I'm thinking about these 7 kids who been in my kid's position. Not knowing if your daddy gonna come home or not is a burden on the child. So all y'all was like, no, I'm thinking about them cheering, man. So man, I'm glad he free, bro. You know, like I've been said, I don't feel he was guilty of nothing. You know, nothing but domestic violence. You know, but the court spoke, man, and man, I'm happy that dude children, man. I know his feeling right now, bro. I'm just happy for them children, man. So, you know, Diddy sit your ass down somewhere. That's what you need to do. Grab Stevie J in your chair and get the
It's the game spitter, y'all. Subscribe, like, share the video. I know I'm late with the Diddy news, but it's still some news you can use. We all know Diddy got a lot of bad news and a lot of good news today. Out of 5 counts, the man beat 3 up. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Organic. The man beat 3 up. Yeah, but he couldn't defeat the traveling with the HO. Yeah, to go do that freak off work. He couldn't beat that, so he lost that count on 2 of them. You know, he's still facing up to about 10 years. Yeah, and he was trying to get a little bond, and the judge denied that. I think he fucked up when he said he wanted to travel. What the man say? He wanted to travel to California, Florida, and New York. He shouldn't have said all that there. And New Jersey. He shouldn't have done that. Because you got to understand, what if somebody that was on the case live in California, New Jersey, New York, and Florida? We can't have you tampering with witnesses. Even if you don't do it, you'll send somebody. We can't have you playing these games or doing something to somebody or they in fear and all that. Like, nah. So why would you tell them that you want to still go to Florida, New York, New Jersey, Cali? Hell no. House arrest. You can't move. The NBA YoungBoy shit, man. Because you still could have made a lot of money out the house. You could have made a lot of money out the house. So why would you tell them you want to travel to all these little spots? You ain't no new artist. You can make money from the crib. The object is to get home to sentencing. So now, if they deny that, if they knew you was gonna walk away free, why would they not give you a bump? So that right there, further let me know that you may get bought. If you're a first time offender and you could face up to 10 years, 12 years, whatever, I say they give you on the low end about 3 to 5. Yeah, about 3 to 5. You'll get time credit. You've been down, 9 months? Yeah, you've been down 9 months. And yeah, since you're a drug addict with the lawyer saying you that and all that, it's in your paperwork and all that. If you do get 3 years, you can do a drug program. But the only thing is, I know when it comes to the programs, they'll last about a year and a half, at least a year. And then you got to do other steps. So 3 years may not be enough time for you to really complete a drug program. So you may need a nickel. You may need a little nickel. You know what I'm saying, to do that if you want to take that route. But, of course, you'll take the lesser time. But you don't got no mandatory. You don't got no mandatory. So the judge don't got to give you a mandatory 3 to 5, 7 years. He can give you probation. He can give you a whole bunch of probation. Like, because the charge you got convicted on, you taking Cassie, flying her from state to state when you should have been rolling dolo from state to state. On an appeal, you may got a good Mike Tyson first 2-round knockout. You may got a good fight on your hand, a good Floyd Mayweather fight on an appeal. So if they do give you 5 years, you still got a good fight chances on an appeal because Cassie, how do I get convicted of Cassie when she was living with me? It's not like she was way over here and I told her to fly over here and all that there. So, and then she was down with the shit. Now they have a stronger case on that if you got convicted of the male workers, but they saying Cassie and Cassie was living with you, so you may. I feel like you have a good fight on the appeal if you do get a lot of time. So if you're a prosecutor, do you take that into consideration? Like, yeah, on the appeal, he could get the shit overturned. They may make us look bad. So should we just slap him with a whole bunch of probation? Give him about 5, 7 years, 10 years on probation. He got drug addictions. He got a lot of people that's gonna be picking on. He got this and that. He got a lot of shit that'll send him right back. They can work against him. So do we give him 10-year probation? Probation for 10 years don't mean you're free. I know my true mother. Nigga know how I feel. Yeah. So do we slap him with probation or how we throw with that? Like, do we give him the max? What do we do with that? You understand that? So I don't know how they gonna come on that. Do I feel like he'll walk away scotch free? Nope. Because if that was the case, they would have gave him a bond. If y'all thinking he'll do something while he on bond, why wouldn't he do it when he ain't on bond? Because when he on bond, y'all can put all the restrictions on him. When he ain't on bond, I mean, when he beat the case, y'all can't just be having him on house arrest. He can't go here, he can't go there. Yeah. I think Diddy was dumb, though, for putting all them states he want to travel to. He should have just said, I stay in the house, Utah. I go to Great Digger Mountain. Tell young boy, let me get the crib. Let me get the crib. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. You should have took it to the house in Great Digger Mountain, bitch. Yeah. But I feel like the main thing, if Diddy do get out, right? See, I ain't got to go through all the case on there. It's so many bloggers speaking on this. Go to one of the motherfuckers, man. Why I got to say the same thing all the other bloggers saying? That don't make no sense. Just to hear the same shit through a different mouth, different lingo. Yeah, no Diddy on a different mouth. But what I do think that's going to really have an effect on Diddy is really not the prison time, which they would. Would it hurt him more? Because if you're the elite, right? If you the elite, if you the Illuminati, whatever you want to say, if you believe in conspiracy and all that stuff, if you know Diddy, y'all been working with him, y'all built him, y'all made him, you know what he really in love with. He really in love with the power, the money, the moves he can make. So if y'all then destroyed his name, his image, what corporation, what sponsors, who gonna touch him? It's too much backlash to come with him. Who gonna do a deal with him and do business with him and touch him when they gonna say this and that? Oh, there's so many women that's gonna say, oh, this brand stamping him. Why would Nike stamp Diddy? Why would Adidas? Why would beer companies? Why would cigarette companies? Why would TV sponsorships stamp him? When you gonna have black women, white women saying, y'all doing business with this monster, such, and they getting all this backlash, and he did this to these women, he did this to these men, he drugged them, and this because he didn't get found guilty on that, don't mean he didn't do it. We heard the evidence. He did this to Kid Cudi. He did this. So why would a brand? Why would a company? Yeah. Now Jay-Z a little different because he ain't go through no trial, get locked up and all that stuff. We ain't see no real evidence, so they still touch him. But with Diddy, they didn't destroy them. Same thing how they did everybody else who they do that to. And it wasn't even no SEX with the Ja Rule and Irv Gotti thing. When Ja Rule beat that Fed case, Irv Gotti and them, all these sponsors and record labels and all that, they didn't touch Murder Inc. That crushed them. Yeah, they crushed them. So you gotta think these brands. Diddy is, he get his money off these brands. If these brands see how his own people doing, They gonna see the backlash we give them way before it get to the Jews, the whites, the women over the Spanish, whoever. We gonna dog them out, make fun of them all day, every day on social media. Just because he beat the shit in court, he guilty in the streets. We seen what we seen, we heard what we heard. So we always gonna make. It's too easy to make jokes on him. It's too easy to keep that in the algorithm. Why would we turn our head to that when we can make so much money all talking about Diddy? We can talk. So many comedians can pick on him. We can use this content for years. So it ain't no turning the cheek. Now, only thing we may not really drag him on is if he got a register as a sex offender. And yeah, we may not do him dirty on that because if it's based off the charge he got found guilty on and she was down with it, we can't really say you one of them who touch kid type. You ain't one of them types, so you know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna do you dirty like that. You may hear one or two, but as far as like us as a whole, we ain't gonna do you like that. But we still gonna make the little GAY jokes, all the little freak off jokes, the baby oil jokes. Baby oil wouldn't even do a deal with you. Now you could come up with your own baby oil. You would have to 100% go independent and put a product out there, and then whatever it sell, it sell. That's how Diddy gonna have to get his money because these brands ain't gonna touch them. Now you will have a company that'll take the risk and they'll gamble with them, but they ain't gonna be no major. Been in the game 20, 30 years, got trillions of dollars, billions and billions of dollars. You can pay him 3, 4 the money that he used to. Yeah, he gave pretty much everybody their catalog back before so he ain't got that same catalog and all that money, which he did make a lot of money, but he spent a lot of money. Young Miami definitely can't bring no bacon in the high. She take the bacon out the high. She eat it. She don't bring no money. Yeah, let y'all do OnlyFans and shit like that. Now Diddy he definitely could, go on OnlyFans and make a big bag. He'll make 20, 30, he'll make whatever top OnlyFans, he'll make that. People, females and males and all that, they'll watch Diddy. He'll watch him now. He'll pay everybody. He starts slinging that mushroom tip like, since I can't get no money over here, let me show y'all what this shit look like for real. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Come up with a couple products. He'll be all right. He can keep the bills, lower his bills. He losing a lot of business, so he won't have the same bills. If you can maintain a real estate portfolio, keep that going, all it does. So he's still gonna eat now. He can always come back down to the chitlin circuit and get a bag. He can always do his show. He got a lot of hit records, so he can always perform them songs, come back to the club, lower them prices so the promoters can afford you. The hood gonna always, motherfuckers gonna come out and see Diddy. So the money ain't through with him. I'm just saying, far like on the top tier, is Jay-Z make the most or Kanye West make the most, and is Jay, Diddy, Kanye. It ain't gonna be that no more. Unless something crazy can go on, the elite not gonna let his name get attacked. Be right there up under them. We don't see no independent. Let's look at the Forbes list. It ain't no young dogs like the people who are 100% independent, the Slim Thugs, the Sauce Walkers. They ain't gonna let them get up there with the 200, 300, 400, 500 M, 700 M type people. No, you gotta go through their door. No, he done went through the door, but yeah, they kicked him out. Yeah, they done kicked him out. They done hit him with the, you gonna get what you came for. Yeah, you gonna get what you came for. You came for the fame, the success, the power, and all that. We gave that. And I got this, you wanna bust my brain for. And what you wanna bust our brain for, the elite, is your mojo back. We're gonna get a chitlin circuit, the streets, the regular people. We're gonna give you Diddy. We're gonna get it body back, but we got the mojo. We got the mojo. And it's gonna take way more than Austin Powers and them to get it back. Yeah, to get it back. So it's over for that, man. That's what really hurt. If I'm the white man, I want you to struggle. I want to see you suffer. I want to see you suffer. Maybe call OnlyFans, tell them if you start that, let you get a little bit of it, then shut the page down, demonetize it. We want to see you suffer, and we don't want to see it in jail. We want to see you on the street. That's if you don't get a lot of time in prison. We want you on the street. We want to once you come back and be regular, go back where it's dangerous at. Go back where not, you got to go back in that crowd. You can't. It ain't that superstar crowd no more. You got to think. Just because you home, if these corporations saying they paying somebody like Nike the people who own ketchup, Texas Pete, hot sauce, all these, any Walmart, whoever. If they paying DJ Khaled, French Montana, Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg, Nigga Bernard, Lil Wayne, Birdman, and they paying all these people, they gonna tell them, hey, you can't stand beside that. We don't need the backlash. If you do that, we may have to, wash our hands with you. We don't need the backlash now. If we wanted that, we would have gave him the money. Mr. Wayne, Mr. Nicki Minaj, Miss Rihanna, Mr. Carter, Miss Carter. You can't stand beside the nigga. You can't. If you want to stand beside him, go get a picture made, put it in your house, and stand beside the picture. We can't have the backlash in our brand. We don't need no. So it could be in your contract. Hey, you can't with Diddy. So now, he wasn't getting the support by his old friends and everybody. But nah, Stephen J, that's different. Don't no brands on Stephen J. Nah, Diddy, best bet is get Young Miami and get your Stephen J. And y'all go move out the States. Don't nobody care about Young Miami like that no more. And don't nobody care about Stephen J like that no more. Y'all. But I understand Diddy. Well, I don't understand. I can't say that. I can see what you're saying if you say, you tired of Stevie J. You been hitting that for 30 years. You been hitting that for 30 years. You want some young meat meal. You want some of that young. You want some lamb chop. I said you want some lamb chop. Yeah, you don't want that them old candy. Yeah, you don't want that. You tired of that, man. You don't want no more pork chop. Now he loyal. He gonna support you. But you don't want nobody that needs you. You want something you can't have. Yeah, so you want meat. Diddy gonna like your picture now. Yeah, but you drop the new album, he get back, but I'm gonna like your picture, but it's gonna be a little hint. It's gonna be the hope right there. Bye. Yeah. Rick Ross, what you gonna do, man? You gonna fuck with Diddy? Yeah. You gonna reach them brands? I'm my own boss, nigga. I got car, shows, what you gonna do, man? What them boys gonna do? Hey. But nah, he should take Stephen J, Young Miami, maybe another chick or something. And stay out the way, get up out the way. Diddy gotta be strong, like coming back out here. If he don't get all these years, the man gotta be strong in the public eye. People gonna scream out, no Diddy. People gonna scream out, you did this. People gonna test him, trying to get punched on, or so they can sue or whatever. Like they gonna do that. Paparazzi, they gonna be on you. They gonna be on every move. You gonna wake up in the morning, open your door, baby oil in front of the door. You gonna go to the hotel, they violate your car, you gonna get your car back, baby oil in the car. You gonna get a hotel and you go in the room, you check in, baby oil already in there. You gonna motherfucker fuck with you. You gonna every time you turn on your IG, your Facebook, your Twitter, you gonna see something dissing you, talking about you. You'll never get away from around it, man. Cause ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it, did it? You gotta fulfill your ritual. Just cause you beat 3 of the charges out of the 5, it ain't over yet, man. Now you still gotta go back into the real world. We gotta point the finger, laugh at you, point the finger at you again, laugh at you, talk crazy. People gonna cry, people gonna be mad. You gotta go through that, man. They ain't done with you yet, man. They still wanna destroy you a little bit more, man. You ain't suffer enough, man. Yeah, that's how it seems like that's how it's gonna go. It seems like that's how it's gonna go, man. You seen what Herb got in and went through? Yours gonna be 10 times worse because they shit was just on some other shit. They wasn't on no ACX and this and that and all that. Yours, it's too much to speak on. It's too much to point the finger at. It's too much disgusting stuff. It's too much, and it really gonna fuck up a lot of money for females. Like this situation right here woke up a lot of tricks. It woke up a lot of rappers, celebrities. Now they're gonna be real iffy on flying chicks out to do this. They're gonna be real iffy on when they texting females when they say they're gonna fly them out. Like it can fuck up a lot of shit. Cause now if a female smart and she's trying to scam up some money real quick, she really can use that to her advantage. Like I'ma get French Montana. I'ma get Boosie. I'm gonna get whoever. Gucci Man. I'm just throwing names out there. I'm gonna get Jay-Z. I'm gonna get whoever. DJ Khaled. Whoever. I'm gonna text them, tell them to fly me out. I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Talk to a lawyer first or whoever, or just go do my research and see what all I need for him to one either get found guilty on it or just let it be enough for him to pay me before we even go to trial because he want this shit to go away. So I ain't saying I'm gonna go all the way through with it. Hey, if I can get 5 million, I'm cool. I'm cool. I just get that when you got to go to the trial, all that there, because it's a scam. It's a play I'm running. So I don't got to get the maximum out of it. It depends on who's doing it. White girl may think different. So you can run this game on. If the rapper's too sharp on it, the ball players ain't going to be that sharp on it. You going to still have dudes that want this chick, think this chick ain't going to do them like that. So it's going to leave a big window of opportunity of more superstars and celebrities and people who got a lot of money. Females can come up on. They're going to lose a lot of money, then there's going to be something that make a lot of money. Because now, dude gonna be saying, I gotta fly to you. You ain't no, I come to you. Or you gotta come out here for another reason. Then we can link up. You can't, I ain't flying you nowhere, bitch. Fly yourself. I'm not sending you no money for it. If you can't afford to get up out of here, to get up out here and get your own room. I'm not paying for no room. I'm not paying for no boom room, no plane, none of that, bitch. You gotta have your first class money, your private jet money. You better have your hotel money. And if I pay you back, it's gonna be in cash. Ain't gonna be no cash app, Apple Pay, none of that stuff. It can't go down like that. And don't let a female be patient with it, and she real smart with it. Like she'll sit back and wait. She'll see somebody like, say, Shannon Sharp just started Club Shay Shay. She'll know, man, a big deal coming. They gonna get that man 30, 40. She'll look at the views. She'll see the numbers he pull in. A sponsor gonna back him. Either I do it first and then just play the long run, or when the money come, then do it. However, whatever the best route. As long as you get the evidence and and then when the money come, don't do like the dumb girl did with Shannon. Say something before the money come. Let him get the money, and he'll sell out in court because he want to keep the money. Or you could come like her because he was trying to pay her before she went to trial. Before she tried to go public with it. So, depends on who it is and if they'll call you bluff and whatever. Some of these females, they play, they a little smarter. They didn't learn from other people's mistakes and seen how this female did it and they ran it like that. So you gotta be real careful out here, man. It's gonna be a dirty NASDAQ game out here, man, for the superstar. So it could make more rappers be more disciplined with their mushroom tip, or now when they fly somewhere, they gotta just mess with joints that's already in that city. Like I ain't flying, and I ain't even gonna say I'm flying you out to take your shot. I ain't flying you out. So you might go ahead and sign up for all the different airline programs. Put your first and last name, email, address, get your reward, your flying points, because you're gonna need to save some money. Because I ain't flying a bitch at that. I'm gonna be list crawler. All the rappers gonna be on list crawlers. If you on list crawlers, skip the game, back page type site, you finna make a bag. You better make a bag, cause you got that be flying. You IG hold that. Yeah, you better take out my money. You better be straight me in the phone, dude. Let's crawler. I wanna be a baller. Let's crawler on it all day. Spending my dollars. Holla, get it now. Yeah, I wanna live crawler. Yeah, I wanna be a crawler. I wanna be a lip crawler. I wanna be a lip crawler. I ain't. DM me, ID on your Facebook. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. What the CEO's back page? Go ahead, bring it back. And then we finna make it ready, man. All the ballers finna be on that, bitch. Y'all hold up the prices now. Yeah, cause if you play on that, man, you better get on lip crawler. You better get on y'all. What you better do? You wanna make some revenue. Better be a little bit more easy to get to. Yeah. Your artist gonna be. That's how you gonna have to set it up. When your artist gonna be in this city, this state, you all that texting and talking on. Y'all recording phone call. You better go ahead, get on that website, fly to that, and put your profile and everything in that city, and say you're in town for 2 days, and yeah, QVHHR, yeah, but you better, the only way you gonna link up with Boss Man D-Lo, and make sure you say you eat food. Hey, but yeah, man, this is my take on Diddy, man. Like, I don't really want to spend too much time on this right here, man, because all the other bloggers, they going crazy. That's why I ain't really do the Diddy videos. I could have got my money up, my views up, my subscribers up, and kept running all that Diddy content. But I ain't feel like keep talking about this shit every day. Every day I try. Yeah, I ain't want to keep talking about that shit every day. But yeah, man, I probably have to touch back on it again once he gets sentenced and shit like that, man. But that's what I think, man. Like, he could do like 3 to 5, or he could get a lot of probation. He got a good appeal fight. If he do get out, a lot of top tier brands and corporations ain't gonna touch him. It's gonna be hard for him, but he still can get that bag for like doing shows or OnlyFans or coming out with his own product and selling it. He just ain't gonna have nobody that top tier that's gonna back him. They ain't gonna let him put his shit in the stores. They ain't gonna back him. Walmart ain't finna get that backlash. Target ain't finna get that backlash. It may be one company that take the risk though. They probably going down. They'll see what he doing his own anyway, and they'll take the look gamble. Yeah, but you never know though. You never know how to go, but that's what I'm guessing. But what y'all think? How much time y'all think y'all gonna get, man? Do y'all think Diddy fucked up when he said he wanted to go to New York, New Jersey, Miami, Cali, and yeah, you got all these people still out here on the street? Yeah, do y'all think that? Do y'all feel like that was fair? Him beating 3 of the big charges, and he got found guilty of them 2. Do you think that's fair? Do y'all think it was fair for them to deny bond? Uh, yeah, man. What y'all feel? What's next, man? For the Diddy guy, man. Hey, y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all follow me on IG, _game_spitter. Y'all donate to the channel. $, Game Spitter 704. He was with him. Go.